So why should we even consider using Pinterest? This is probably the number one most valuable question that you should ask for anything, because your time is very, very valuable and you want to do what's going to work, what is very, very effective for driving traffic to your products and to your websites. So let's get some statistics here that you can find all across the web when you Google it, and all kinds of studies that have been done in the past few years. So Pinterest currently is the second largest referrer and driver of traffic from social media. They are next in line from Facebook. So Facebook is number one, Pinterest is number two. And you can get a look at the audience insights on Pinterest for Business. They keep this updated actually on their blog, and look at their statistics that they have. Pinterest is the top back-to-school platform for U.S. shoppers, which is amazing. That means you definitely want to prepare a board for back to school when that season approaches and get your pins in those boards. Pinterest users spend on average $50 in Shopify stores, and that's according to Shopify. So in general, people who are coming from Pinterest over to your Shopify store tend to spend a little bit more money. And 55% of Pinterest users are definitely shoppers. Now, that was a huge study that was done in 2016, which is basically saying that the whole reason why people are on Pinterest is because they are window shoppers. They're looking for things that they want to buy now, or they pin them into their boards because they're interested in buying it later. And notice that there's going to be a very small percentage of those from the other social media sites. According to a 2015 study by Millward Brown, Pinterest strongly influences purchases. According to this research, 96% used it to research and gather information. 93% used it to plan for purchases. And 87% used it to decide what to buy. That's clearly telling you that the people on Pinterest are shoppers. They are definitely buyers. They are people who like to take action. Here is a case study that I found to be really, really interesting. There is a jewelry and accessory website called Boudica, and it was co-founded by a former eBay and private equity executives. They compared 50,000 shoppers that were referred from Pinterest to 50,000 shoppers that were referred from Facebook. The results were very interesting because they found that Pinterest users tend to spend a lot more money, $180 versus the average $85, but they do spend less time browsing in your online store. Now, with the introduction of buyable pins, they can actually buy everything right on Pinterest if you have buyable pins connected to your Shopify store. Pinterest also drove more sales than any other sales channel. In fact, 10% of all transactions were influenced by Pinterest, while only 7% were brought in by Facebook. However, Pinterest users do engage less by spending less time on the company's website. So even though they may spend less time on your store or website, they'll probably buy more often. And when they do buy, they will spend more money. So in other words, Pinterest followers like to use the pin boards, or actually people just call them boards for short, as a place to quickly window shop and then go directly to the site to buy when they are ready. And again, with the introduction of the Pinterest buyable pins, now they don't even have to click all the way through the pin to the website. They could actually add it to their shopping bag right inside of Pinterest and start searching for your other buyable pins connected to your store and go shopping right there. But this whole concept reinforces that Pinterest is really a place to catalog ideas that will encourage people to take action. And in our case, what we want them to take action on is to look at our products and consider buying them. So you can take a look at this reference for that study a little bit closer if you want to. Here's some more statistics from Shopify that is taken straight from them. This is saying that 93% of people who use Pinterest do plan for purchases, and 96% use it to gather their product information. So they want to get product information probably to purchase later. And 87% here said that Pinterest helped them to decide what to purchase. And this was based on a survey of 2,001 respondents, so it's a significant amount of people. It's not a very small study of 100 people, but 2,000 people on this one who have actively used Pinterest in the past 6 months. So these are active users that were studied. There are 2 million people that say they save product pins every day. That's amazing to me. That's 20 times more than there are daily shoppers at the Mall of America. So you tell me what would be more effective. Take your products, open up a store inside of the Mall of America, and hope that you have high sales, or get your products onto Pinterest where there are people pinning 20 times more, meaning they're going to more likely see your products. So this is just very, very stunning to me to read all of these statistics and the research that's been done on this. And it's quite exciting because it's very accessible to us who basically only have online stores. We're only e-commerce. We're not in a brick and mortar store. So now is the time to really be in this kind of business with the power of the internet. And I think it's just powerful that you have the opportunity to get your products in front of 2 million people potentially per day. As long as you follow everything and you get everything set up correctly. And then this is that research that was done by KPCB Internet Trends in 2016. And the reason why this graphic is so powerful is because, yes, 55% of the people that they studied said that they will buy products on Pinterest. They are buyers. But then look at the other social media sites. This is what's powerful. Facebook was only 12%. And so now if you've been having all kinds of trouble trying to figure out marketing on Facebook, trying to figure out Facebook ads, you feel like you're spending all kinds of money and not getting the results that you would like, there might be an easier way and a better long-term solution, and that would be to go where the shoppers are. And they are more likely going to be on Pinterest, according to all of these statistics in this research. So you would definitely need to consider Pinterest into your long-term strategy. And I would get going on this as soon as possible so that you can definitely leverage this very, very powerful social media site.